In this video, we'll be setting up our variables library for our primitives. We have libraries for our colors, so we have primitives, we have semantic, and we have components. This is our first library. So let's get started. So let's go to variables. We will click on create variable and the first color. This is our primitives collection. This holds all of our raw values for the entire color palette that we'll be using throughout. And this is the first tier of our 3-tier token architecture. Our first color is base / white. And of course it is 3 Fs. Then we will have our black. That is 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, let's create another color. And this will be our azure radiance. This is the Facebook color. And we will have about from 50 all the way to 900 different values for it. So the first one is /50. Let's put it with the rest, like so. Let's put it down here just a bit, like so. So let's get the color value. This is the color value. So let's make a few duplications of this with Shift Enter. About 9 different ones. And this is our 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. Let's make one more. 900. Let's input the values for this specific color. So how did I come up with these colors, the B, ED, and so on? So there's something, plugin, if you look at the plugins that Figma has. Let's open up one of the plugins. Plugin. And there's a plugin called Color Level Generator. You click on it. So we're able to, if we take any color, we're able to get 5 lighter tones and 5 darker tones. So you have more flexibility when you're designing, and you have more range to choose from. So let's say I take the 500 value. This is the Facebook color. This is the actual design. If I use it, it will give me lighter tones. It will give me darker tones. And this is how we use to make different things inside of the Figma application or the Facebook application. Let's remove this and let's go back. So this is our 200 value, our 300 value, our 200 value, 400 value, 500 value, 600 value, 700 value, 800, and 900. Let's make a new one. Oh, first so whenever I finish something, I will pause. So if you want to copy it, if you want to screenshot it, it's up to you. Let's go to all and create another one. So here, this is our ocean blue /50. Now, whenever you're designing something like this, I always find that I need even lighter tones than these first 4. So I always suggest having an even lighter tone than this so that you can easily get it. And whenever you want to make a fill for an icon, a fill for a button that is just a bit lighter, you have that option available. And this is that one. It's called Ocean Blue. How did I come up with these naming conventions, you ask? So if I close this again, I go to our plugins, and there's something called color name. If you click on it, let's say I make a frame like this, and I give it any color, and I select it while having this plugin enabled. If I select it, it will give you some suggestions for this name. Tall, pony, poppy, Persian red, and so on. For example, I would choose Persian red because it has red in the name. So yeah, this is a way to name your colors. Let's go back to our variables, ocean blue, and this is the value for it. Let's choose this one. Let's make a few of these. This is our 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, and 900. Let's put in the values. Our 100, our 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, and 900. Next, let's make our success green. So we're gonna go to all, click on create variable color. And this is our success, or sorry, what's it called? Safe green /50. And this is the value. Oh, and this is, let me pause here. So if you want to copy this, 1, 2, and 3. Let's go back to safety green. Let's make a Shift D, make a few copies of these. This is our 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. And let's put in their values. This is our safety green. This is our 100, our 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. You have a few seconds to copy the values if you choose to do so. 1, and the 2, and the 3. Let's duplicate this color, like so. Let's rename this to lemon or hot rod red. And let's input their values. 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. You have a few seconds to copy the values. 1, and 2, and 3. Let's make a duplicate of this. And let's go, this is our lemon orange. This is our warning color, of course. Let's go to 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. You have a few seconds to copy. 1, and 2, and 3. Next, let's duplicate this color. This is going to be our Athens gray, like so. So this has a few extra colors. So it has a 25 because we need more range for this one. So the 25, the 50, the 100, the 200, the 300, the 400, the 500, the 600, 700, 800, 900, 1, a 2, and a 3. Let's duplicate. This is our dark gray. So we have two different types of grays. Dark gray. we have two different types of grays in this design system. We have one for our light version and one for our dark version. You will see that the light version is very, very light from 600 upwards. So this is because we have a very light gray when we're using the disabled, when we have the disabled color and so on. But of course, for the darker version, you will find everything is more dark, more flushed out. So we will need a totally different type of gray that is even darker than this. So we're able to fully utilize the different levels that we need. And this is of course best practice when you're working on design systems. Dark gray, 25. Here we go. 50. 100. 200. 300. 400. 500. 600. 700. 800. 900. We will have one more than 900. We'll have 1000. And this is the value. 1, 2, and 3. Duplicate. One last time. These are our pale blue. So this is for our information things. So we're going to remove the 25. We're going to remove the 1000. And we're going to input from 50. 50. 100. 200. 300. 400. 500. 600. 700. 800. 900. All right, so we finished all of the colors, which are the raw values. Now we're going to input our pixels. So the primitive is not just for the colors, it's even for the raw values of the grid. It's even for the raw typography. So we're going to use it in multiple different ways. Let's go back to all, create variable and number. We're going to call this pixels /0, like so. And we're going to proceed and input all of the grid that I will be using and all of the different pixels. So 0, 2, and here, of course, everyone uses a 4-pixel grid so that it is nice and an even number. This is 8, this is 12, this is 14, 16, 18. Notice that I'm not using a exact 4-pixel grid sometimes. This is, of course, the difference between this and this is 2. The reason for this is because in typography, you need a bit of leeway. You need sometimes, for example, for the X small, you need 12. And for the small, you need 14. So this is okay. But of course, this is just used in certain specific scenarios. But for the whole design system and for the spacings specifically, it's you will always find me using a 4-pixel grid in order to differentiate. Let's continue. We have 20. 24, 28, shift D a few times, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52, 56, 60, 64. Now, till 64, we are using a full 4-pixel grid. After that, we can use a few more because now we're going into very large spacings, so we don't need a 4-pixel grid anymore. So 72, 96, 128, and 256. Now let's copy into the values. So we're going to copy all of these, put them into the values. 4, 8, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52, 56, 60, 64, 72, 96, 128, 256. Now we finished our pixel grid. Let me pause for a few seconds if you want to screenshot. 1, 2, 3. Let me go downwards. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go back to all. Let's create a new variable and our strings. Here we're going to input our typography. Typography slash font dash weight dash regular, like so. So we're defining the weights that we will be using. So we will be using 4 different types of weights: regular, medium, semi, bold, and bold. The value of this is regular, medium, semi, bold, bold, like so. Let's make another one. We'll go to typography, add another string variable, and we're going to say this is our typeface slash iPhone or Apple, like this. So Facebook uses a certain typeface for its iOS and Android and so on, and for its for its Apple, it uses SF Pro. This is what they use. Let's make another one for Android. It uses Roboto. And for the actual design system that they use right now, Facebook uses a proprietary something that they developed themselves. It's called the Facebook Sans. This is, of course, you need money in order to buy it and put it in your font styles, and then you can use it. And that is how we make the primitives. Now, for more videos about the Facebook design system, you will find more free videos in the channel. Or if you would like to take the Facebook design system course, you will find the link in the description.